Annie. I'm going to take my mask off as I socially distance in our virtual classroom. Today I have the book Ruby Finds a Worry. This book is about how Ruby is worried and she has to talk through what she is worried about in order to feel better. This book is by Tom Percival. Ruby finds a worry. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. That's a pretty big worry. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. She stopped swinging up high. She's just standing still. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Wow, that is a pretty big worry. Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about. And it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Something she had no idea would happen. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt. They felt sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering over next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too, even though she couldn't see them. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do have a worry. She talked about it. And as the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. That was Ruby Finds a Worry by Tom Percival. It tells us that if we talk about how we're feeling, that our feelings can sometimes get smaller and not overwhelm us. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.